We're back again. Citizen AY here. All you want Nigeria people, I want you to listen to this video. 19.3 billion bailout fund, KOGI. It seems like they've been hiding money meant for workers' pay and all of that. They say they don't have money. That's your one Nigeria. Let's just listen to the lawyer. I saw don't come and say Citizen AY said anything. Let's listen.
System. So based on that, I'm here.
So let's go to the very start.
Good.
When the EFCC raised the alarm in the first place, what was the response of Kogi State government?
The Kogi State, they said they have not no amount of money from my research. And you are only emphasizing on EFCC and Kogi State. Sterling Bank is a very important part in this conversation. EFCC said they have frozen their account based on the fact that they found a 20 billion naira in an account. A bailout fund that is an account in Sterling Bank and is owned by Kogi State government. And based on that, whatever they took to the court, they got another freezing their account. But we took interest as an NGO to see, because it's mind-boggling, 20 billion of money meant for workers. We became curious. And we said, okay,
meant for workers,
situation, let us know what is happening. And Kogi State immediately came out and said, we don't have any 20 billion. And we also looked into the fact that how was bailout fund dispersed? Let me tell you, Shemo. Bailout bond is bond or a facility produced or given by the federal government, but they are not accessed from the central bank. You have to negotiate with a bank that we agree to access this money from the central bank and disburse to you. And Kogi State had that arrangement with Sterling Bank, and almost immediately in 2019, from what we discovered, this money was disbursed. And I just don't know whatever happened at Kogi State. Yahaya Bello also had cause to publish the names of people that benefited from these bailout funds. Okay, now if we go further in this research we did, we realized that the fact that Sterling Bank said they open a mirror account. And what's the mirror account? The mirror account is if I loan you money, I also have an account that I'm giving you money. And then, because I give you money, you are supposed to pay back. As you pay back, it is reflected in that account to ensure that we have reconciliation at any point in time. That is what Kogi State and Sterling Bank said they did. Ironically and very curiously, are you aware of the fact that since 2019, Sterling Bank have been deducting money directly from Kogi FAC account to the mirror account? So where is the Buhara coming from? Why I'm curious now, I'm a bit surprised. We all know EFCC. All of a sudden, EFCC will just fold this arm, collect money and go back and give CBN without punishment, without naming persons to deal with. I'm curious, Sean.
Under the law, if there is a recovery of funds, is this a normal process that it goes?
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm asking you as a lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. Because for this is an infraction of the law. Somebody somewhere purportedly kept money somewhere illegally. This money was supposed to be disbursed to workers. Monies now were found in an interest-yielding account. And yes, not tell me how that money came about.
Sorry, 1 second, please. Let me just go back. I want you to just hear what he said. Sorry. Go back and listen now.
Yes, not tell me how that money came about, who gave that instruction.
So somebody somewhere sat on that money that's meant for its bailout fund for KOGI. And you still believe in one Nigeria? We are giving you evidence. So the lawyer is saying what happened. Let us listen to him a bit more. I'll reserve my judgment. You listen and you make your own minds up. Me, I'm not going to say anything. We're just bringing it to you for you to listen, think, decide for yourself. If you think one Nigeria is worth supporting with all of this evidence of the fraud that is going on a daily basis in contraction one Nigeria. Let's go on. Continue.
We don't do anything already now.
The money was not okay. Assuming that the money was lodged by the Kogi State government, but it is a Kogi State government. In the eye of the law, Kogi State government is not seen as a physical person, as a natural person.
But the Kogi State must have true persons. Now they have officials. Every state have accounts. Even China has an account. Is China not the operator of the account?
If anything goes wrong with an institution, just let's clarify it for the sake of our viewers. We're probably wondering what there are
Yahaya Bello, how market you do well, Governor, you do well.
So you
Governor, we want to
take
president
someone
2023.
an
Look,
organization,
this is what he will do to your
for the action of an institution. So it's an elementary. So it's good for
organization, institution work through personnel and officials.
So the question is that can the EFCC prosecute the state?
Not the state, the officials involved in doing this. That's what I'm saying. There must be officials. You can't just say Kogi State cannot work on its own and go to the bank. Kogi State will have signatures to account. Kogi State will have officials that open account. Kogi State will have persons that withdraw money. For you now, there's nothing we will do now orally. China cannot go to bank and open an account orally. There must be documentation. We have these documentations that this money was fixed by social person.
So you are saying that the EFCC should have prosecuted someone?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And that's I'm urging also the Kogi State Attorney General, because this is embarrassing and scandalous as far as I'm concerned, to take up steps.
So
telling back, we are not going to let this.
So what is the new EFCC boss doing with all this happening? 20 billion naira. No be small change, oh. No be small change. Look, let the lawyer is saying it best. Make we just listen. Oh yeah.
Lido, let me assure you of that one. You still hear from my NGO very soon. Sterling Bank have sent in 20 billion naira, 19.3 billion naira to the central bank. Whose money is that? What's Sterling Bank telling us? Is it Kogi State money? If it's Kogi State money, the money they gave you for disbursement of bailout for workers, what have you been doing
bailout for workers? Governor Yahaya Bello, bailout for workers. Do you still believe in one Nigeria? Southerners? I leave it to you. Let's watch on.
Kogi State FAC account from 2019. So Sterling Bank have a lot of explanation. So they are just facing EFCC, but they are also going to face public scrutiny. Where is Sterling Bank? Where did he get this money from to give to the central bank as money from Kogi State? How? And now Kogi State is saying we have disbursed money. Have EFCC probed Kogi State enough to say in 2019 you got this, you publish names of persons you are giving these monies to? Is this verifiable? Are these names true? This money spent, is this supposed to be so, or was it actually spent as you said you spent it? So these are things you have to bring to the fore and be clear, and I thank you for bringing this to the fore. What is Sterling Bank? Do you know there are a lot of things happening in Nigeria now that you should know? Are we now saying that Sterling Bank is mopping up some person's money, and when it's they put it to states? I'm from Benin State, we are from a state also. Will you not be surprised now that another bank tomorrow will come and use another state and say this is the person's money? Is it not curious to say that I have 19 billion in an account and I'm saying it's not my money, and nobody says anything about it?
And because there is a precedence also to this. This is not the first time we are hearing that when, and in fact the FCC itself had gone to say it wants to prosecute the former governor. So there is a money that you stole from the state, and the state said there is not, our money is not
that state, exactly. But you were verifiable. The DFC not prosecute. They brought the evidence out, isn't it? They brought the evidence out. We're talking about Delta State.
After the person left the office.
No matter what, but the person was prosecuted, isn't it? So where is the names were banter from the very beginning? Let's hear these names. Let's see these persons that took these decisions to fix. But show any account you open now, there must be signatures to that account. There must be a teller or account opening document that states who you are and what the type of deposit is being made.
All right, let's dig deeper. So the fact is, has Kogi State agreed or accepted that it took a bailout fund?
No, Kogi State have never disputed the fact from our investigation.
But which of the bank did they say they did?
They took it from true Sterling Bank, as I told you.
Okay.
This money don't come to you directly from the central bank. You must make your arrangement with a commercial bank who accesses money from the central bank and disburse to you based on guidelines and regulation by the central bank. Central bank is not an interpersonal bank. You understand? Okay, now to go to Kogi State, we are entitled to 20 billion. Got it under the approval of WADA. Let's note that. Then Sterling Bank agreed to disburse this thing on behalf of Kogi State, and immediately monies were disbursed. According to Kogi State, from what we researched, that this money was received in 2019, and we paid. And they said we went ahead to publish names of paying of people they paid disburse this money to. That we don't have any money again. And Sterling Bank is saying we had Immediately, this money was collected from the Central Bank on behalf of Kogi State, and it was disbursed because the tenure is supposed to be 20 years repayment plan because it's the federal government bailout fund. There are no more stringent conditions. That's why now you have 20 years to pay. The state has 20 years to pay these funds back. They have the mirror account so that we don't have issues tomorrow. I pay, you don't pay. Immediately, an account was opened that any deduction from FAC made will be reflected in their account. And that was what was happening in that account. So, yes, the money had been disbursed. Was an account showing payment made by Kogi State at any point in time. And not just peculiar to Kogi State. Let us not look at this Kogi State. It's all state that if you have these monies, for us to have reconciliation at ease, you have a mirror account. Even for individuals that big scale, high scale borrowers, they have mirror accounts so that look at what is happening between Coscharix, Innocent Motors and GTV. What is the issue that they have been in court, the protected case now, because of reconciliations of account? Interest are not supposed to be paid. Payment are made that you say you are not paid. And that's why most banks now have this mirror account for any high-stake money that is involved in any transaction.
Was there any balance in that account when it was disbursed, or the entire money was disbursed?
From what we saw, the entire money was disbursed because it was for salary payments. And apart from that, what we also discovered that there is...
For salary payments. Let's carry on.
I'm not from Kogi State. I don't know whether it is true. Yahaya Bello administration published a list of beneficiaries of these funds.
Are any workers still being
that is what I'm. That is.
Are they still being owed in Kogi State?
Are you aware? Did
your NGO find out?
I didn't go to that details. What I was discovering is when they told us the 20 billion had been found, we wanted to know what is happening and then we know who to pursue. Now this is 2019. The money is not on end. It will end one way or the other. How was the salary wage? You hear every state governor tell you about their salary wage that takes almost everything that they earn. So I don't know how but from Kogi State report, they have disbursed this money since 2019 and you don't have anything left again about that.
Curious?
So, but why is Sterling Bank not telling us what is happening?
Is Sterling Bank had related to the CBN?
Giving back money now, yes.
Had answered the FCC and said, look, this money that you're talking about, we have it. And we have taken it to the CBN.
But I'm telling you, Sean, they have been deducting money from fact. That's why I now urge the Attorney General of Kogi State. Go to court. And if Sterling Bank said you don't have any money, go and tell Sterling Bank the money that has been deducting from Kogi State account since 2019 was illegally done. Report Sterling Bank to EFCC for fraud. It's as simple as that. And then you also go to court to recover whatever is there. And let us see how Sterling Bank will come and tell the world that we are deducting money when there was no loan.
There are political insinuations or whatever into this matter. Did you see any?
I didn't see any. I told you I'm not bothered about their politics. I'm bothered about prudence in Nigeria. I'm bothered about the well-being of Nigeria.
You don't have prudence in Nigeria. It's a fraud
20
nation.
billion cannot be lying fallow. Do you know what 20 billion could do to the economy? No matter how bad Nigerian economy, no matter how the dollar, the naira have crashed in Nigeria, whatever amount in any denomination, 20 million will change the face of any society. And a poor state like Kogi State, where a lot of persons are barely surviving,
20 billion naira
somewhere, and then there's no prosecution, and we'll sleep and let.
That's a one Nigeria. They will get away with it, or nobody's going to be prosecuted. Let's carry on.
I don't know. We must go deep and know what is happening.
What is curious, according to the EFCC, is that at first they said the Kogi State government said it doesn't have any money,
and they're still insisting on that. That we did not have any money of that nature in Sterling Bank. They are still insisting. That's why. But why is EFCC just letting this lie low? Why are you just satisfied with returning money?
You don't think EFCC have done its due diligence?
Whatever they have done, let us hear names of people that they are going to prosecute. Even if they have immunity, but let us have it on ground and prosecuting you after this. And these are the charges against you.
So you are daring the EFCC?
I'm there. Thank you so much. I used the word. And I'm also daring Sterling Bank to tell us why they were deducting money from Kogi State account. So let us get this thing very clear, because we can't just sit down. I like the chairman of EFCC. He's young and he's vibrant and he's doing the needful as it is now. So let's not just stop halfway, because if we don't do this now, it could serve as a bad precedent to other persons, other states that want to delve into things that we don't know anything about. We must punish, because the bane of Nigeria in any program I attend is not corruption. It is impunity, that you do something and go scot-free with it. Shame will be encouraged to do the same thing. But if you are punished, and I see the public disgrace on you, I will not dare do it again, even if I have the temptation and desire to do it. So why would 20 billion that is supposed to be for Kogi State since 2019 not used. And here you just tell me that contented with returning it back to CBN without any consequences. Why would selling bank sit down and tell us that 19 billion is in our custody and we are taking it back to central bank? Or what have you been doing deducting money from Kogi state government? No, we can't let this lie down. We must go to where this is what is happening so that the beneficiaries of this money will not lose out. Go back to CBN now. For what purpose?
So, as a lawyer, to wrap this up now, you see any discrepancy in all of this?
Yes, that's what I'm telling you. The script for EFCC that I know very well will not keep quiet, are refusing to investigate or not investigate, refusing to prosecute or name person that will prosecute. I'm also curious, and the discrepancy from Sterling Bank returning the money that you said is in your custody, and before then you are deducting from money from Kogi state government. So where is that coming from? These are the discrepancies that we want answers to, and we must get these answers.
Thank you so much indeed for joining us tonight, Mr. Ogboji, a lawyer, Gordon Ogboji, a lawyer and a public affairs analyst, giving us some of what he knows about the case between the Kogi state government and the EFCC.
So there you have it. What do you think? A government, they say funds for paying workers. Kogi says they haven't received money. The bank says they got the money, they give it to Kogi. So who is telling the truth? And why is EFCC quiet? The lawyer Gordon Ogboji is right to ask the questions. What do you think? Watch this video. Play it back. Does this give you? Are you sure you want to be part of this one Nigeria that they keep trying to ask you to be part of? Workers who have been difficult, who have not been paid, the money is in the bank. Kogi did not disburse the money. So where did the money go? The bank paid money to somebody. Kogi saying, oh no, they want the money back. The money back. EFCC says, no, that money now, they're taking it back to CBN. This needs proper investigation. But this is your one Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. This highlights. You have the lawyer say 20 billion would make a big difference if those who are owed money. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your comments. You're watching Citizen Network, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in one currency, truth. We're the Sorosoki generation with evidence. What's left for me to do now is to, of course, to ask you to please subscribe to Citizen AY on YouTube. Go ahead and do so now. Subscribe. Currently, we are blocked on going live on Facebook for a whole month. We will try and post as much videos as we can and talk about things, and we will go live on YouTube. So when we're going to go live, you'll be expecting us to be on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be meet and greet in Clubhouse with on Clubhouse, and the details are on my page. Go and have a look at that on Wednesday 3 p.m. Join us then. We'll have a discussion around about the Constitution and maybe a few other things. But in the meantime, I want to thank you for joining me. You're watching Citizen A, the platform where we speak truth to power. We only deal in one currency, the truth. We are, of course, the Sorosoki generation with evidence. Thanks for watching and goodbye. Please don't forget, watch this video. What are your thoughts? Leave your comments. We must go for Yoruba nation, Igbo nation, Biafra nation, whatever you want to call it, Middle Belt nation. As Southerners, we need to stand together and go away from this contraption. Our funds, we are being denied access to our resources and oppressed and suppressed in our own land by non-indigenous Fulanis. Enough of this nonsense. Thank you for watching and goodbye.